What's up, guys? This is Snowman with Eastern Oklahoma Zombie Hunters, formerly Tandrew. I'm doing this video outdoors today because it's a nice day. It's under 100 degrees. You know, middle of summer sucks in this part of the country. So yeah, there's a little bit of noise in the background, but you know, it's a problem. Oh well. I wanted to talk to you guys real quick about safety and security. Possibly the most important thing you can do for your survival is to establish some good safety habits. You know, don't do anything stupid that will get you hurt and take you out of the fight. You know, that would be, you know, if you need to scout an area, don't climb a tree. You know, that would be stupid. You fall on a tree, you break your arm. What good are you to anyone else? Be proactive about safety. Teach. Don't let friends do something stupid. You know, keep your squad mates. Keep your team. Keep them safe. You know. That's an essential thing. You have to, you know, spend time. One of the best things you can do to help keep yourself and those with you safe is to every day have a briefing. Oh, it sounds very military, and it is. Let each other know where you're going to be. Let each other know what jobs you're doing. What you'll be doing, what you'll be carrying. Let them, that way they don't get surprised, you know. If you're not in that location, then they can worry, you know. Tell them where you're going to be. Tell them what you're going to be doing. Tell them what you're going to be wearing. Lay out some ground rules. Nobody goes anywhere alone. It's a good one. Nobody carry your weapon at all times. You know, yeah, just don't do anything risky. Injuries will more than likely be fatal in the apocalypse to come. They may not result in your death, but they will make it easier for someone or something to take you out. You could get infected. You could get even a small cut. A small cut could get you infected, and you develop staph in that thing, or it goes gangrene on you, and you're done. Although you guys can make a drinking game out of this. Every time I say you guys just take a shot. Yeah, sorry about that. As for, you know, just be proactive. Don't let stuff surprise you. Just keep it all in mind. Keep all this stuff in mind as you go about your business. As for security, that's what the roadblock picture's for. Your number one best deterrent against either our zombies infection or other activities done by human groups, such as looting or you know, your deterrent against looting and against ambushes, that's all security. People in America here, we are a car culture. We're not going to. Chances are, most people are going to use roads. They're going to use surface streets. They're going to use highways. That's going to be their main way of getting around. Not that they'll have cars, mind you, because gas has an expiration date. Another very important thing. Eventually, the gas will lose its butane, and it will no longer be able to function the way it's supposed to. So gasoline engines aren't going to work. Diesel lasts a little bit longer. If you can convert vehicles to run on ethanol. You don't have that kind of knowledge, which I don't, but it'd be a handy thing to learn. In which case you just have to build a still, which, hey, if the rednecks can do it, why not? There's actually, living in this part of the country, there are quite a few people very skilled in the art of manufacturing ethanol. As for, keeping safe, if you set up a checkpoint or a roadblock along a surface street near your primary location, you're going to be able to check people. Make sure before you let anyone in. Obviously, don't be an a-hole and just block the road and not let anyone through. That's a great way to get yourself killed, because you get enough people on that side of the roadblock, they're no longer afraid of you. How many bullets you got? 30? There's 80 of us. Some of us are going to make it through. I'm betting it's going to be me. That's their mentality. You get that mob mentality. So don't be a jerk and not let anyone through. However, disease, parasites, and bad intentions will get you killed. So be proactive about that kind of stuff. Before you let anyone through, they make little disposable or infrared thermometers. You can just swipe across someone's forehead. Pick one up. They're great. Gives you an accurate reading of temperature very quickly. They have a fever. Limit your contact with them as much as possible. If they're showing signs of a viral or bacterial infection, don't let them in. Advise them to go around. If they're injured, advise them to go around. Don't waste your resources on people who are probably going to die. Because every resource every bandage, every ounce of antibiotic you give that person is taking away from somebody who actually could live. So don't sit there and just hand out medicine to people who are goners. If they have a sucking chest wound and they stumble up to your roadblock, don't waste. You're gonna have to watch them bleed out, because there's nothing you can really do for that. Even if you do fix it, which most people won't have the skills to do that, they're probably going to die of infection. That's cold-blooded, I know. But it's what it is. It's going to be the world we live in. Now, someone shows up and they have a sprained ankle, patch them up. Don't be a jerk. If they have a broken bone and it's not, it's not too bad. Fix them up. Make it a point to, if you have the ability, wear a gas mask or a respirator. At the very least, get you some of those surgical masks from medical supply shops. They block flu viruses. And the flu is going to be a big problem. That stuff mutates. What could be harmless one day could kill you the next. So you really want to limit your exposure to people passing through your checkpoint. The other thing, the roadblocks, fences, even your demeanor will discourage people from trying to steal from you. If you're acting like a soldier, if you're acting like a professional, chances are people aren't going to want to mess with you. I covered all this in one of my other videos, so I'm not going to go into it very much. Yeah, maintain discipline at those areas. Any place where you're in contact with the general population, you should be as professional and, polite as possible to an extent. Cooperate with local authorities. That'll get you in trouble. If the cops show up and he's sitting there, he's like, if he obeys the rules of the roadblock, and he goes through these steps, which I'll go over those in just a second. He comes up, you start talking to him. Hey man, how you doing? Yeah, we got a few problems over here on this side of town. Oh, you do? Well, we don't mind helping you out. Hey, 2 guys, come on, let's go. We're gonna go help this guy out with these drug dealers or these looters. Offer your assistance. It'll build up your relationship with the local community. It'll also help. They could be the ones to save your butt one day. Favors are always a good thing to have. It gives you an advantage over everybody. As for what was I going to say? Crap, lost my train of thought. Anyway. Signs. Rules. Enforce these like they're gospel. I am serious. Post signs up. Signs are important. Something secure area. You loot, we shoot. Stay back. Spray paint lines on the road. Tell them, have signs up saying, do not cross this line armed. And people are going to show up to this thing armed. They're going to show up to your checkpoint armed. That's just going to be the nature of the world we live in. But make it very clear to them. If you approach this roadblock with a weapon or in a vehicle, we will kill you. We will use deadly force. And don't hesitate. If your family's on the other side of that roadblock, definitely do not hesitate to use deadly force. If someone tries to rush that roadblock. Another problem you're gonna have. I had a buddy who's a Marine in Afghanistan. He's working on a roadblock one day, and a car pulls up, and he said that a couple of his friends walked up to the roadblock, and a bomb went off inside the car. They messed up a bunch of his things. He was rather messed up after that. But yeah, don't let vehicles approach. Put 2 lines on the road, one at 25 meters, one at 10 meters, or one at 5 meters, whatever. Signs at each one saying no cars past this point. Stop the vehicle, get out, approach the 10-foot mark, disarm, and wait for instructions to approach. And do that. Don't let them. A single lapse shows them that you're weak. Makes them think that you're weak. Makes them think that, they're not going to kill anyone. They don't want to kill anyone. Which, you don't want to kill anyone. You will if you have to. You will if you have to, or you'll die. It's that simple. All right, I'm almost out of time with this thing. So just think about what I said today. Comment, post. Let me know what you guys think. If you have something to add, awesome. By all means. Check us out on Facebook for gear recommendations, things like that. We will talk again soon. All right, this is Snowman from Eastern Oklahoma Zombie Hunters. Have a good one. Happy hunting.